Welcome back to Two of a Kind. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Michelle.
And I need to rage about something that happened to me on my way over to film.
Let it out.
I have a parking lot because I live downtown and impossible to find parking. We have a parking lot that I'm allowed to park in because John works some people, a whole connection situation. Doesn't these construction people block me in the lot?
So it was a construction person.
Yeah. I'm walking to my car and I see 4 cars in the lot as well, blocking me in. There's no way I can leave. And I see a construction guy on his break, obviously. And I asked him, whose car is this? Because I need to leave. He told me, oh, I don't know whose cars they are.
No, you gotta go and you have to figure it out.
Bro, I don't know whose cars these are, but they're your coworkers.
Yeah, ask around.
Yeah, go inside and rally some troops. So I was there for 20 minutes while everyone came out. No, that's not my car. No, I don't know whose that is. Literally on rotation until the 2 people whose cars it was that was blocking me in came out. And they go, oh, sorry, have you been waiting here a while?
Wait, did you rage at them?
Yeah, but I can only rage so much. I'm I'm allowed to park here. Next time this happens, I'm going to have your car towed.
Yeah, 100%. A little threat goes a long way.
A little threat. I don't think they're going to give a shit because I do get it. They're here for construction. They drove here.
They need somewhere to park.
They need to park somewhere. And I'm sorry, they should get tickets from the city that they can park somewhere.
Anywhere near on those roads.
Yeah, that should be provided because I don't know where they're supposed to park, really.
No, I know. It's already a disaster as it is.
Yeah, and then there's also the ETS school next to me and next to the lot that everyone from school parks in. So it's always a disaster. I'm always raging. I'm always upset going to my car.
No, literally the fact that you texted me do you want to come get me? I was like, no, that's not what I want to do right now.
Because I was thinking, if you come get me, I can avoid taking an Uber and I can Uber home. I'll settle for one-way Uber.
Right.
But both ways, I don't want to spend $70 on an Uber.
No, 100%. I would we would have postponed maybe, but I wouldn't even wanted to. I don't know. But thank God these people came out and fixed the situation.
Yeah, and then there was always the language barrier where I'm raging in English. These people are French. And I'm they're not catching anything I'm saying.
Yeah, just imagine somebody was yelling at you in a different language. You're okay. It doesn't hurt as much.
No. They're okay, merci.
Yeah. They're what? Have a great day.
Just different.
No, honestly. So on the weekend, we went to Baton Rouge. A couple episodes ago, Olivia talked about her Baton Rouge experience with her...
My in-laws.
Your in-laws. And how they really revamped the resto. So Baton Rouge was kind enough. They sent us a gift card to go, with our girlfriends and experience Baton Rouge. I guess it's a girls' night out.
Yeah, because I said Baton Rouge was not for the girls. And they were yes, it is. Try again.
But honestly, as we got there, I'm still looking around the room. It is more of a younger crowd now. It was mixed.
I was talking to my sister-in-law and she said she would go there for drinks sometimes because it was close to the house.
Yeah.
And they would just sit. There's also a bar.
Yeah.
I'm it's so true. I don't know why it gives family when it doesn't have to be family.
No, there was a table next to us. It was all girls. There was across from us. It was a couple.
Yeah, it's true.
And where else are you getting the best ribs? So you gotta go.
And the best spinach dip. So you gotta go.
Yeah.
And then I also heard that the burgers and the chicken tenders are also fire flames. So gotta go back.
Gotta go back, but I go so sporadically that I'm do I just want the ribs again?
I know Baton Rouge was the restaurant where if you were going somewhere fancy with your family, not your usual night out and you're gonna do a little upscale, that was Baton Rouge. It was a treat of the week.
That was our family, but I'm sure other families went to a normal nice restaurant.
It's a nice restaurant.
No, it is. It's honestly a very nice restaurant.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Honestly, what an institution. It has values. Service is great.
The wine was good.
Can't complain.
We asked for a round table. They delivered. What more can you ask for?
Seriously.
When you're 7 people.
No, seriously. It's important that you have round tables at your restaurant for groups of 6+.
100, even, yeah, 5 you can do, like somebody sits at the end. 6 plus, round it is. You know, they're opening a Baton Rouge apparently, like near me, like where the casual sport is, because like didn't somebody bought somebody, right?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe that's not them. But anyways, so apparently it's opening.
You can compare the two.
No, literally.
Because not all locations are the same.
I don't know another location, I'm not gonna lie.
Of Baton Rouge?
Yeah.
I've been to the one downtown, but this was years ago.
Yes, we've been. Anything downtown, like, it gets a little shittier. Like, they're just, like, working quickly.
Yeah, but good for Baton Rouge downtown is they have parking in the back.
Yeah, that's good.
It's good. Baton Rouge, great experience. Not great experience is I went for Marcus with to Marcus for drinks with John and his siblings. We get there Thursday night. We're like, yeah, we're just going to have some cocktails. We're sitting in the lounge. It's not packed. There's
Right.
tables filled, but it's not packed. We sit there and we start off where 3 people have to be on something like this.
Yeah, like a bunket.
Yeah, and the other 4 people, they just roll on in some poofs to sit on. And like, you're sitting in the lounge, you're having drinks. Why am I sitting on a poof?
No back support?
No back support.
Oh, I hate that.
It just like doesn't feel right. Like, what grown adult wants to go for drinks and then be sitting on a poof where the table is lower than the poof?
Oh my God. And now if you want like a little mouche bouche, you have to bend down?
Yeah. Back is arched.
Oh my God.
It's the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
And like, that's fine depending where you are. But you go to Marcus, like a high-end hotel, lounge, whatever, resto, I am expecting a little more.
Yeah, it's in the Four Seasons. Like,
Yeah.
I expect an upscale experience. So already we're like, oh, this sucks. And everyone's taking dibs on which seat they want to sit on so they can have some back support.
Right.
Then after a while, we're waiting for our drinks that take literally 30 minutes. We finally order some cocktails. Obviously, everyone orders our martini. The martinis come. They're in a water glass. I'm shook. I'm like,
Oh my
oh, we
God.
ordered martinis. She's like, these are martinis. We just ran out of martini glasses. The restaurant is not packed.
It's a Thursday night.
It's a Thursday night, and like, you should have martini glasses for full capacity. You know, like, you are Marcus in the Four Seasons. How do you not have martini glasses? Like, you should have champagne glasses, martini glasses, and probably like
Wine glasses?
wine glasses, and the little short that you would have like scotch in or something.
Yeah.
Like, stocked up. You shouldn't have a shortage.
Yeah, like run the dishwasher.
Yeah, like, get your men washing. And it's really important that the drink you're drinking your cocktail in is the right glass.
100%.
Changes the taste.
It 100% changes the taste.
I was saying that and everyone's like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is.
Also, I love when menus have the drinks listed and then next to it, it's like a little drawing of what kind of glass it comes in.
Yeah, because that's going to affect your whole mood.
And almost like you know what it's going to taste like based on the glass.
It's so important. Like, there's a reason these drinks come in these glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a reason champagne is always in a flute or a little like coupe.
For sure.
So we're sitting there, like, we're unhappy. Then we want to order some food. Michelle, they go, our fry machine is down. I was like, having PTSD from McDonald's. Like, are we on McDonald's level?
No, literally. Is the ice cream machine not working?
Yeah, I was like, this is something that I would expect from McDonald's, and this is happening at Marcus at the Four Seasons.
Yeah.
We're sitting there, and what's worse is we also reserved at Yama across the street in the Vogue Hotel. And in the end, we're all like, no, Marcus, let's go. Like, cool vibe. We're all like staring out the window, like, Yama's right there. Do we just fuck all of this and like run over?
100%.
And that's what we did. We're like, I don't want to, we're all drinking our martini. No one's like loving it. Someone ordered a regular martini. It's a dirty martini. It's in the wrong glass.
They're hunched over on a poof.
Their fry machine is down. We ended up just canceling everything. We're like, no.
You got your drinks though?
We got our drinks. I was sipping it. We ended up canceling everything. We're like, sorry, like, can we just get the bill because we want to go? And they were honestly really nice to comp our drink.
Did someone ask or they just on their own decided?
They on their own decided, but you're only going to comp the drink when you know it's been a shit experience.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't ask for it. We weren't expecting it. We just wanted our bill to leave. And the server was like, no, on us. So they
like
took
right away, you're like, can I have the bill? And they're like, no on us.
yeah.
Okay, good.
So they accepted the responsibility.
That we love that.
We love that. I appreciated the bill, but like the next time, like I expect.
That's what I was gonna say. Are you going back now that you had such a shit experience, but in the end it was nice that they took accountability? Or are you like, I'm never coming back here?
The thing is, I think if you're going to be a group of 6, the Marcus Lounge is not for you because you will be sitting on the poof and you will be hunched over.
Okay, more like date night, 4 people max.
Yeah, you got to be 4 people or like go to the restaurant.
Right.
And hopefully they have the glass that you want to drink out of.
I never heard great things about Marcus. So like nobody ever says like such good food, such good this, you know?
But that's the thing, like food I can like look past if I'm going for drinks.
Right.
Because it's not their priority. But like your drinks aren't even up to par. So like what am I going to Marcus for?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's just a high skill place. It's to show face.
Yeah, it's if you want to like be out and about and be in the town and see who's out, like you'll go. I saw no one I knew though.
Okay. Honestly, like I'd rather that if I'm going to be honest.
No, 100%. I was just like with friends, so we were all just sitting.
And how was the service at Yama?
Yama was really good. Honestly, beautiful.
Okay, I've never been.
They have a sushi restaurant and it's behind the glass. You see them making the sushi.
Yeah.
Really nice experience. It was just like upscale.
Okay.
Really nice seating, really cool bar that's in the center of the restaurant. It wasn't as packed as Marcus. The music wasn't blaring, so you were able to speak at a regular level.
Okay, it seems more like a tamed, older place, I guess.
Yeah, there I would go for dinner.
Okay.
Apparently the food was good. I didn't have any. I was just getting my martinis. Martinis were top. Sake was top. I recommend Yama.
Okay, good. I love when places treat you well. It all goes smoothly. Just good vibes.
Good vibes, because honestly, it affects everything.
I find even if everything is superb, but the service is shit, it ruins the entire experience. Like, for one, I will never go back to Elefante. I don't even know if it's still existent. But the service was so terrible that I'm like, I never want to come back here. Like, yeah, my food was good, but it's a no for me.
Yeah, you really, to run a like restaurant, so many aspects.
And it's crazy that the owner could have like no effect on that for you. So it's like really you have to pick the right waitress or server because like they're the ones that are going to affect me.
Yeah, you don't want to have an off night. If you're a server and like you're not feeling yourself, like maybe just take the sick day.
Yeah.
Because you want those returning customers.
100%.
I can like never run a restaurant. Like, because like the service industry is so hardcore. Everyone's very judgmental. And as you should, because you're going out and you're going to spend $300. So you have like some level that you're expecting when you go out to a nice restaurant. It's tough.
It is tough. And for me, when I go out, I don't want the server or waitress like speaking to me. Like, just take my order and like leave. But I'm sure they're like, oh, I need a tip. I want to work for it. They're trying to like mingle, like make sure you have a good time. But I'm like, stop asking me how my meal is. Like, stop like coming over to the table. Like, I don't like that.
Me too. I don't need a chit chat, but if I ask you like what are like the best things on the menu that I should try, like I expect you to give me the couple items and not, well, it depends on your taste.
Like, no shit.
No, but like stop caring about my taste. Just tell me what I should get because like I'll like anything.
Or I'll say like, what's the most popular? Like, what are people ordering the most of?
Yeah, like what are you best at?
Yeah.
Because like I want to have that, not like, well, it depends what you're in the mood for. It's like, no, just tell me what it is.
And they start naming like literally everything on the menu and you're like, okay, it's back to square one.
Yeah.
Back to people like coming up to you and be like, is your meal okay? Is this? I went shopping with Steve and those 3 people came up to us, like 3 different people at the same store to be like, hi, can I help you with anything? Hi. Steve was like, if one more person comes up to us, we're leaving the store. And that's what we did. We left the store.
Oh, someone else came up?
Yeah, he's like, are they not communicating? Like, the store's not packed. Like 3 people came up to us already. Like, we're done here.
They're working on commission.
Yeah, and it happened to me. I went to Aldo Shoes. I think it was me and somebody else in the store. A woman said like, hi, how are you? Can I help you with anything? I'm like, no, I'm just like looking around. And then another person came up to me and asked me.
And like Aldo's not a department store.
It's not a department store. You can literally see everyone from the cash. Then it made me like turned off. I was like, I'm leaving here.
Oh man, they don't realize how important they are.
No, I literally don't like when people talk to me when I'm shopping or when I'm like eating. Like, I swear.
I don't mind a greeting. I think it's really nice.
No, greet me, fine. but then we're good.
Yeah, like go back to your things.
I want to do my thing, you want to do your thing, and like we're good from there.
That's just the whole customer experience in general. Like,
No, customer service is the worst. Like, and it's an industry I work in too, so like I understand how, like I see both sides, you know?
yeah, and you'll see all different levels. Like you'll see the 16, 17, 18-year-olds who are coming in hungover and they're just like trying to get paid. But then you also have like the older crowd where they take this more seriously as their job.
Yeah.
That can also be annoying as fuck.
No, dealing with people is annoying as fuck.
Yeah. Speaking of the customer service industry, I think we already spoke about the Samsung, how they were like premium, how they sent us mics.
Premium, but also now it's like backtracking because I'm like, where are the other mics that we ordered?
But that was our fault that we weren't here when they were delivered and it got sent back to sender.
So maybe it's FedEx we have to push blame to.
It's FedEx, not
Okay.
Samsung.
As long as we have someone to blame that's not ourselves, like we're good to go.
So great. Another great experience. And this is what I mean by like the level, like depending what the store is, like you have a different level or you expect different things from the
sure.
customer service. I ordered John Gucci shoes for his birthday. They came, they were like the wrong size and there was like a little nick in the sole of the shoe. And we're like, oh, this is weird. I literally emailed Gucci on the weekend. They responded to me over the weekend. They were just like, send me pictures of the shoe and which size you want to exchange it for, and we'll send you a return label. Kid you not, a week later, I had the proper shoes.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like you are on it. And I felt like I was talking to a real person via email. The same thing happened for Doc Martens for our brother ordered shoes. Doesn't he not get the right shoe? I still don't think he has the right shoes.
I don't know, because when you're talking to a robot or when you call customer service and you're constantly like pressing 0, pressing 1, pressing 2, like down the line to just speak to somebody, it's beyond frustrating.
No, and that's even online too. They have a chat box, which, okay, at the beginning, like I understand you want to just filter through and then send it to certain people.
Yeah.
But after 4 questions, I need to be talking to someone.
No, I need to speak to a human because I have like something to say.
Yeah, like I need more than the yes or no. It's like, is this your issue? Yes, no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not always like one or the other.
Yeah. You're like, other.
Yeah.
Where's that option? I think he actually got through to somebody and then they got sent back like the wrong shoe again or the wrong size. It was just a disaster. And he got them from Brown's, the store. And Brown's was not even helpful. They're like, oh, you have to actually talk to Doc Martens. It's like, but I bought them here.
No, the second the store is referring you to like a third party, this person, it's over.
Yeah, you're like, I bought them here because I didn't deal with Doc Martens. And now I have to go deal with them. Like, I want to deal with you.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah.
It's just, and like I understand the AI thing online. They think they're being like innovative and it's saving time, but it's not. It's just more frustrating. Like I want to yell at this robot.
For sure. Even like Amazon, like you start with a chat box, but then later you get to like speak to somebody. And I'm like, that's what I want.
Yeah, it needs to be a quick turnover.
Yeah.
Also the phone, like, I mean, the banks have it and I understand like the bank, you're a great institution, but like when I'm talking to a man and he's saying like my options,
Yes.
I'm just like, bro, just give me to someone who's gonna know.
Yeah. Or they'll be like, you say your issue. Okay, visit our website at this. You're like, shit, I said the wrong thing. You have to call back and like change up what you want to say.
Yeah, it's like, I know I could have done this online, but I'm choosing not to. Like, I'm literally choosing to talk to someone. Just let me talk to someone.
I know. Honestly, there's a lot happening.
There's a lot happening. I don't know, like, what they're going to do. I don't know why they're trying to get rid of, like, the person to person because people need jobs.
But also the person to person, sometimes it's somebody in, like, a different country that actually has, like, no visibility, doesn't really understand what your issue is, like, what happened. So then it's like, you're telling them this whole story and they're like, oh, sorry, but, like, there's nothing we could do. It's like, send me to like, I want to speak to somebody at the store who saw me, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you're speaking to, like, headquarters?
Yes, or, like, a lot of call centers, they, like, employ people from, like, poor countries that need jobs and stuff, which is great. But, like, they don't understand what's going on right here, you know?
Yeah, and they're following a script.
Yeah.
That happened with I ordered factory meals, and they usually come in the morning. And it was probably 7, and I was like, where's my factory meal? Like, I gotta eat dinner.
Yeah.
And I called Factor, and, like, I did speak to someone right away, which I appreciated. And she was telling me that they actually have until 8 p.m. to send me my meal. And then if they don't, call back. But as I was talking to her, her answers were so pre-recorded. Like I could tell she was reading off a script.
Right.
Because sometimes I would say something and she would say something not really pertinent to my question.
Yeah, she's literally following something.
Yeah, like she didn't know what to say. She's like, okay, next sentence.
Yeah, and that could be very frustrating too.
Yeah, at the end, like when she told me they have until 8, like the rest was just like gibberish and I was like, I gotta go.
Did they come?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, at that point, I was like, oh, hopefully they don't come so I can just like complain and maybe get a discount.
Yeah.
But they did come. But like kind of late. Like if
It misses the day.
Yeah, if I want it for my Monday, which I schedule it for, it should come that I can eat dinner on Monday.
Yeah, that's why we get it Sunday and it comes in the morning, but we don't eat them till like Monday.
It was the first time it was delayed.
Yeah.
I was like, what's happening?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Tonight we have a potluck dinner at my mother's house, and she does it with her friends, and every month like somebody hosts and they have a theme. And the way that I love going to her house when she hosts, to hear all the like adult drama, like the gossip, like nothing more entertaining.
There's nothing better than like your mom's friends and like everything they have to say.
Yeah, like the shit talking that goes on, like the drama. They're like shit talking their own families and you're just in on it. You're like, wow.
And because you're so far removed, it's so juicy. You're
Yeah.
like, I don't know who Betty is, but like I'm down with her family.
Yeah. That girl's a bitch. I feel that too.
It is such a treat to have it at our house and to just be like a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
I always feel like I'm 14 years old though.
Me too. I show up and I'm like, hi, to all our friends, you know. They called this one Meatless Mondays, so we're little vegetarians tonight.
I love that they do like a little
Theme
every month. Like really get the girls together.
And they're actually like moms who cook, so the food is prime.
Yeah, delicious. Like you could tell it's made with love.
Yeah, like somebody like worked all day to make this meal.
And they're all bringing their specialty. They're like, oh, I'm really good at making a chili. So you know it's going to hit.
Yeah, 100%.
But and like also what's chill is like we don't have to constantly be in the conversation mingling. Like we can step in and then step out.
And no one's like, we have no pressure, you know? I'm like, okay, this conversation got boring. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go do something else. I'll come back in.
I'll go talk to someone else.
Yeah. It's honestly great.
Yeah, that's really cute. I hope when we're older, like we do stuff like that with our friends.
Once a month, I feel like it's possible.
Yeah, because I think they're all like ladies who lunch.
Yes, that's the vibe I get.
I don't think anyone has a full-time job.
No, that's why they can work all day making the meal.
Yeah. They're gonna show up and show up well.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it too. It would be rushed.
No, that's the thing. I'd be picking up something from like the store and like coming with it, you know?
Yeah, what did mom say she's making?
A shepherd's pie. And she was thinking if she just puts like vegetables, but I was like, no, do Beyond Meat, because I feel like nobody's actually gonna go get Beyond Meat and cook with it. And I think she's gonna take me up on that.
Whatever happened to Beyond Meat?
It still exists. I just feel like we saw it so much because our brother was vegetarian, so it was like always something that we had.
I feel like it took the fast food industry by storm and like Costco.
Oh, does like A&W still sell that?
They were all doing Beyond Meat. I think
Maybe they still do.
I'm for sure.
Yeah, we aren't as involved anymore.
How do you implement that and then take it away? All the vegetarians are gonna be like, what the hell?
No, it's definitely still there. But for us, like we would eat it and eat meat, you know?
Yeah, it was amazing.
I like them.
Even the bean burgers from Costco.
Yes.
Bring them back.
Costco's so weird like that. Like one moment they have it, the next they don't. And you're like, oh, I missed my chance.
Yeah, they have like really niche items that are seasonal.
It's crazy. And like, do you not realize that people like it? Like maybe just keep them.
Yeah, but it's the exclusivity, you know? Like, oh, you missed it. Come again in a couple months.
I know. I just really want their big chocolate chip cookie to be there. But we'll never get it.
What big chocolate chip cookie?
The States have it. Like, you know, at the food court?
Oh, yeah. Our food court is like, literally, I want a chicken bake. And
No.
I want to shove a hot dog in it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
why? But why? Like, why can't we have chicken bakes?
I wonder if it's like, just like nutritional wise.
Yeah, like it's too bad for you.
Yeah, like we care about our health over here.
No, like if you're going to Costco and you're eating at the food court, like you don't care.
Yeah, like what's the difference between the ice cream and the cookie? Like,
Or we never even got the churro. Like we got no desserts.
yeah.
I actually, speaking of Costco, like I need to do a Costco run. I don't have a membership, so like I need to go with her.
I'm your girl. It's such an adult thing to have a Costco card.
It is, and it's like you're two people. Like, it's great that we could split a lot of things, but I really need to go.
Yeah, we'll go when I'm like maybe next week.
Yeah, just for like my day-to-day bulk items, like contact solution, toilet paper.
Yeah, things that you can stock up.
Yeah, and they'll be good for like the year.
Yeah, and then you're done.
Like, that's really what I need.
And they're protein bars.
Yeah, that too. I need to make like a little list.
We'll get on it.
It's almost like you go there and you're so overwhelmed that I end up leaving with 5 things costing $300, but I just like don't get enough.
It's like great for parties too.
Yeah, like a giant chip bag.
Everything, really. Oh my God, speaking of chip bags, I went to a couche-tard. Oh my God. I went to Star Wars was having a burlesque party.
Oh yeah.
It was like a traveling show and they came to Montreal. So I got tickets for John because he loves Star Wars. We go, it's in this theater in the Gay Village. And before we go, we have like a couple cocktails because we're like, we're going to go see a burlesque show. We might as well, you can't be uptight going to a burlesque show.
And it's party, like you want to giggle.
Yeah, I want to giggle. But not us forgetting the parody aspect of this burlesque show.
Oh.
So when I get there, it's called The Empire Strips Back. We get really good seats. We're sitting there and it starts. And like, it's a burlesque show, but like something's a little off about it. And like, I couldn't pinpoint it. And then like throughout the first like act or first, like the first section of it.
Yeah.
I finally, it clues in. I'm like, oh, right. It's also a parody.
It's almost like shitty acting in a way.
Yeah, but there's no speaking. It's just, they're dancing. It's a burlesque. It's music and dancing. They're putting on like a little.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a little show, but they're not
Yes.
speaking. So it would start off like contemporary dancing almost. Like very like PG-13, but then slowly like one piece of item gets stripped off at a time. And then all of a sudden the music switches and it becomes more comedic, like the dancing.
Right.
They're twerking, they're like stripping, whatever they do. So good.
That's actually so fun that you found that online because I know Steve would have loved, like, maybe not loved it so much, but like the Star Wars thing is like a cool aspect.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say,
Like, you need to go buy tickets.
and I wouldn't say like if you love Star Wars, like they're literally performing the movie. Like they're not. They have like their costumes, but then everything's coming off.
Yeah.
They'll do little scenes. They had all the characters: Chewbacca,
R2D2?
yeah, all the robots.
Yeah.
Really cool.
You should actually watch Star Wars now that you did that.
I've watched a couple of movies.
Yeah, but you should start and watch them all. And I've done that, and I can't tell you one character's name, but like it's fine.
It's okay.
Okay, no, do Game of Thrones. Focus on that.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, I'll do. But I just want to say, after the burlesque show, there was a couche-tard, and like we all know couche-tard has the best snacks in the world. I don't know who their suppliers are, but they're getting like top tier. We go, I find so many chip bags that we don't have, well, that I've never seen before.
I feel like the like dep near you could look like it has cool stuff.
It doesn't, because I've been,
Oh no.
no, just like mainstream shit.
Okay.
This one had Lay's chips, Korean flavor. So one was honey butter. It literally tasted like I was eating a Lay's chip that tasted like popcorn.
No, that sounded really good.
Sweet chili heat in Lay's, which made me think, did sweet chili heat, like Dorito?
I feel like Doritos did it before. I feel like if it was Lay's first, we would know about it.
But you would think that Doritos like copyrighted this flavor. Can you copyright a flavor? I don't know.
No, like, who does ketchup? Like Lay's only does ketchup?
Yeah, and
All Dress is only Ruffles?
yes, and like Miss Vicky did spicy ketchup. So I think they had to put a twist on it to not compete. But sweet chili heat, it's like, bro, like Doritos, that was you guys. How'd you get someone else take that flavor? Because now Lay's does it.
Yeah. But do they like do it, or maybe it was limited edition? You should check your bag.
But even so, they got the rights to produce a whole
Well,
line.
Lay's too did All Dress for a second, and they gave credits to like Ruffles, right?
Yeah, I didn't see a shout out to Dorito.
Oh, they messed up.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening in the Dorito universe?
Yeah, we're your lawyers.
Yeah, like you should have had that flavor down packed.
Yeah, no, you got some good snacks.
Yeah, I also got spicy salt and vinegar from Old Orchard, that brand.
Yeah. That's a thicker chip or thinner chip?
Kind of like a Ruffles, maybe a little thicker than a Ruffles. So good. It kind of tasted like an all dressed salt and vinegar chip. It was crazy.
That sounds so good. I feel like Cheetos should start coming out with different flavors, but like skinny Cheeto flavor.
Yeah, they just do the jalapeno, like really hot and regular.
Yeah. But like imagine it was a salt and vinegar like chip like that. Like how fun.
Yeah, they should. It would be, but it has to be cheesy. That's their. But maybe that could be good.
Does it have to be cheesy?
It's a Cheeto.
Yeah, but it's just shaped like a Cheeto.
So they're rebranding.
No, just like how far can you go? Like what else is the marketing? Like where else is your business going? You're just constantly, you're not innovating?
No, they definitely have to be creating new flavors.
That's what I'm saying. Like just start doing shit.
You remember where you were able to put in, I think Doritos would ask people for new
Yes.
flavor ideas and you can submit.
Yeah,
You think they just like kept every other idea?
for sure.
Yeah, and they're like, we'll come back to this, but like you don't get the reward.
Yeah, because if we use it, it's not because we asked for the reward this time. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was in the vault.
That was a scam. They just took everyone's ideas
Yeah.
and they're like, if we use it other than for this reward, like you don't get credit.
And I wonder how many people said the same flavor.
So true. And then how did they pick the winner?
I don't know, because there's such weird flavors now, like chicken wing and ranch, and it's a flavor.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure somebody said that.
And then how do they get it to taste like that? Because the flavors are pretty on point.
I know. I have
What's your
no
favorite
idea.
chip
Like flavor or brand?
brand?
Great question. I would say like Miss Vicky's is what I would go for, like a thicker chip, like a Cape Cod Miss Vicky type.
Me too. But like Lay's is close in the running.
But Lay's original, like I don't really, or Lay's salt and vinegar.
Lay's ketchup.
I'm not a huge ketchup. Like once you start, I'm obviously destroying the bag, but like it's not something I gravitate towards. And I used to be a big barbecue Ruffles gal.
All dressed.
Barbecue. I used to love a barbecue's Ruffle.
I just feel like barbecue's a lesser version than all dressed.
It is.
It's like it didn't quite make it and it just like stopped.
Yeah. No, 100%, but I used to love it.
It got lazy and just stopped at BBQ.
But you need it. Like who else? I mean, Lay's has barbecue, not as good.
Yeah, honestly, different chip brands really excel in certain flavors.
Exactly. Like if I'm doing original, I like a Lay's original. A Miss Vicky's original actually too is good.
Yeah.
It's hard to go wrong with that.
I wonder what the chip like world is like. Like everyone working at Doritos, like what are you doing? Like the like the people who have to create ideas.
They're probably loving it. Doritos is good too. They have a lot of flavors. They have like the half and half.
But they don't come out with a new flavor all the time. So like is it just taking this long to come out with a new flavor? Or they put a pause like no flavors.
They're testing. They're out there testing.
It's true.
That's what they're doing. Even Tostitos, like they're trying to get in the game, which they do.
Tostitos.
They're like out here with, they change the shape. They have whole wheat. They have flavors.
Low-key, the whole wheat flavor is better than the original.
No, yeah, like they are putting in work.
They are. They really came through the scoop.
The scoop, they came out with their own dips. Tostito like salsa.
Yeah.
Tostito like the
The
Ruffles
cheese
came out with their dip too.
Ruffles did a solid one with that. I hope
Yeah.
whoever invented that like got a raise.
They need to come out with a ranch.
Ruffles Ranch.
Yeah, like something. Wow, I'm spitting out the best ideas right now.
Okay, we just talk about food all the time, but we should come up with a segment that every like from episodes moving forward, we're gonna dish about
A restaurant that we experienced, maybe.
yeah, and like a certain food, like just like food restaurant experience.
Okay, I'm down.
And then we'll call it dish session.
I'm into it.
Us with like our speech impediment, like it's gonna be tough to say that one.
Let me try. Dish. What was it?
Session.
Dish session. Wow.
No.
That's hard.
No, it's so hard. Why are we doing this to ourselves?
I don't know.
But I like it
No, me
because we're
too.
gonna dish on the food.
Speaking of ranch, though, the session didn't start. We're gonna start next week. But
Yeah.
like now that we're just on it, I used to get pizza like with Steve, with whoever, with you, and we always want ranch for our crust to dip. Like ranch is a necessity. Steve would be like, "That's disgusting. Like you're so English, you know." Isn't this man on the ranch kick now? So we go to shop, like food shopping. He wants to get 3 different ranches, do a test to see which ranch is the best. I'm like, this man's insane. Like we're getting one, we're testing it, and like we'll move on, you know? So I have 2 ranches in my fridge right now. He ordered pizza yesterday. He's like, oh my God, they have ranch. I'm going to get it. Orders himself the ranch at Fugazi Pizza. He's looking at another pizza place, Pizza Tony. He's like, they have a ranch too. We need to test their ranch.
Their ranch is really good because they put dill in it. It's like a little twist.
Oh, Fugazi's look different too. I wonder if there was dill.
I mean, it's not good for your everyday ranch, but Pizza Tony, like, I loved it.
Okay. He is on, like, talking about it yesterday, like how good ranch is.
But did you not think the one from Costco that I gave you half of was top?
He said it's not the best.
Oh, I think that's in my running right now.
It probably will be once he realizes all these ranches that he's trying.
Yeah, it requires a certain texture.
It does, and there are so many flavors. Like when we were buying it, there's like peppercorn ranch, cheese and ranch, like so many different types of ranches.
I think you just gotta stick to OG.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Like that's a whole market in itself.
Well, I hope he does good research for us, and then once he discovers the best one, he can report back.
100%. That's what this man does. Like he gets obsessed with something and like does the work for you.
He's been on his pizza kick though.
No, I think that's a forever thing. Like I think it's been like now like a solid year.
Yeah, we keep saying it's a phase. Maybe it's not a phase.
No, it's not a phase. Like he's pizza boy.
Oh God. All right. That's our show.
That's our show.
Thank you guys for listening. As always, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a nice comment, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.